We've done a lot of sponsorship over our history, but we really do try and boil it down to three things, and that's reach, cost, and quality.
What's a movement? A movement is something you join, something you're a part of, something you believe in. It's a way of thinking. It's something you do, but it's also an emotional connection.
But to those of you that are thinking about major change, do it faster.
Let me just stress that the money is the last thing we look at. This isn't what check can I write and now what else can I do. It's what can I do and is the check worth it?
You know, when you play offense that way, you get to design your plays, you get to call your shots, you get to move the ball down the field. When you're in a defensive crouch, you can stay in the game for a long, long time, but you can't score.
The first thing, and the thing I think that people today, more than ever before, are really yearning for, is authenticity. An audience can smell that a mile away. And if you're not authentic or honest, it'll come across, and comes across really fast.
I think that the average American citizen is the best partner on all of our work.
If I asked Lynn, who's a terribly important corporate person, to put a nose on, you know, all you have to do is do this in a board meeting with your CEO. And everybody laughs. And it's a wonderful thing that just breaks down barriers, it connects people. And that became our visible emblem.
The art of making great things happen is to put yourself on the same side of the table with a partner or a donor and think about how you're going to solve that problem together. And it is the act of co-creation, more than you selling some shiny idea to them.
The world's biggest challenges are also businesses' greatest opportunities. There is nothing bigger than if you get a bunch of people going in the same direction to fight for something.
We're trying to apply the same level of creativity and rigor to solving for the social and environmental outcomes that we would to our business issues.
We don't make goals, we make commitments.
I have a letter from a kid that I keep actually right next to my desk, and because he wrote me shortly after we piloted the program, and he said, I used to be a get. He was third grader. I used to be a get. All I did was get. And now I'm a give. Thank you, UNICEF.
A sector that is bottom heavy with women, but not top heavy with women, right at the executive level. Lack of useful, actionable data. Like those commonalities are really amazing, and they really speak to the fact that if we sort of drive major impact, big leaps forward in those areas, that it will actually make a global difference.
I'm very convinced that we have to consider sustainable, revenue-generating, and profitable strategies that are driving social and environmental good. And when we can figure that out on a grand scale together, that's where we're really going to be able to see some change in the world.
We need a new set of leaders. The people closest to the problems are the ones that can solve the problem.
When you're close enough to a victim of slavery to actually touch the uneven surface of their scars, or when you talk to that little kid from a fishing boat who's been rescued from slavery, but he tells you about his friend who did not come up from the bottom of the lake, that hurts you and moves you with a sense of necessity and urgency. Then I must find a better way.